Now, let us talk about Virgin Media and what is going on with me being locked out of my account. In 2020, I cannot pay my bill and I cannot understand what is going on because this has been going on for quite a while. And I'm starting to feel that this is a deliberate attempt to shut me up because when you start to speak against Big Brother and they don't like what you're saying and they don't like the fact that you're waking people up, then they're going to find a way to squeeze you. Right? And I've tried so many ways, so many avenues to pay my bills. And each time I find a way, I pay once and I go back, and that way has been blocked. Now I call their customer service line and there is no one to talk to. So I decided to use the mobile division, which I was led to a customer service advisor. She politely put me through to someone who could help and I paid my bill. Now, today I tried it again and all they did politely answered me and put me on hold. I hung up, called back again. I paused, politely answered, and put back on hold. And that keep happening and happening, and I get nowhere. So that way has been blocked. They sent me a link to pay online. I've paid once. It has been blocked. What is going on? Now I'm starting to feel that this is a deliberate attempt to really shut me up. And people, you need to pay attention because they are going to put everything into a digital slavery. And once you step out of line, they can turn your money off, block your account, and do whatever they feel to do. And they keep telling you that this is convenient, this is easy, and you should all get on board. Since when did it become a crime to speak to a person face to face? Since when did it become a crime to use cash? What is going on? Understand the world is changing and it is changing for the worse. No, Virgin Media, I know that we do not wrestle with flesh and blood. I know that this is a spiritual war. And when you decide to launch spiritual warfare on me, I've got to reach for the Most High Creator. And I've got to rebuke you in the Most High. Right? No, I never wanted to bring out my Psalms, but you left me no choice. No, this Psalms is for Virgin Media and for all those who feel that they can rise against me, for all those visible and invisible that is working to drag me through the mud. This is Psalms 35 and we'll be reading the New International Version so you can get the message clearly. No, it states, contend, Lord, with those who contend with me. Fight against those who fight against me. Take up shield and armor, arise and come to my aid. Brandish spear and javelin against those who pursue me. Say to me, I am your salvation. May those who seek my life be disgraced and put to shame. May those who plot my ruin be turned back in dismay. May they be like chaff before the wind, with the angel of the Lord driving them away. May their path be dark and slippery. May the angel of the Most High pursue them, since they hide their net from me without cause, and without cause dug a pit for me. May ruin overtake them by surprise. May the net they hide entangle them. May they fall into the pit to their ruin. Then my soul rejoice in the Lord and delight in his salvation. My whole being will exclaim, who is like you, Most High? You rescue the poor from those too strong for them, the poor and needy from those who rob them. Ruthless witness come forward. They question me on things I know nothing about. They repay me evil for good and leave me like one bereaved. Yet when they were ill, I put on sackcloth and humbled myself with fasting. When my prayers returned to me unanswered, I went about mourning, as though for my friend or brother. I bowed my head in grief, as though weeping for my mother. But when I stumble, they gather in glee. Assailants gather against me without my knowledge. They slander me without ceasing. Like the ungodly, they maliciously mocked. They garnish their teeth against me. How long, Most High, will you look on? Rescue me from their ravages, my precious life from these lions. I will give you thanks in the great assembly. Among the throngs I will praise you. Do not let those gloat over me who are my enemies without cause. Do not let those who hate me without reason maliciously wink the eye. They do not speak peaceably, but devise false accusation against those who live quietly in the land. They sneer at me and say, "Ha ha ha, with our own eyes we have seen it." Most High, you have seen this. Do not be silent. Do not be far from me, Most High. Awake and rise to my defense. Contend for me, my God and Most High. Vindicate me in your righteousness, Most High, my God. Do not let them gloat over me. Do not let them think, "Ha, just what we wanted," or say, "We have swallowed him up." May all who gloat over my distress be put to shame and confused. May all who exalt themselves over me be clothed with shame and disgrace. May those who delight in my vindication shout for joy and gladness. May they always say, "The Most High be exalted, who delights in the well-being of his servant." My tongue will proclaim your righteousness and praise all day long. As I say, glory be to the Most High. Virgin Media, you have been rebuked. I rebuke you and all those that rise against me. As I say, glory be to the Most High.